Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today is time for part 2 of the Adventures in the Forgotten Realms Magic the Gathering Dungeons and Dragons collaboration bundle. Last time we pulled some pretty freaking cool cards, and I'm just hoping to pull some more. Now, I don't quite remember what we got last time off the top of my head, so if we get some doubles, I'm sorry, guys. But you know what? Hopefully we get some cool cards, and I'm hoping for a dragon. I know I didn't pull a dragon last video. I know I did pull a unicorn and a Pegasus, and I know those were pretty cool. Yeah, I'm hoping to get a dragon. So I guess we'll just have to see. Without further ado, let's get to it. So right here we got our cards. I got these lined out, the last 5. Remember, the part 1 had the first half. Got our cool little box right here. Got this amazing little treasure chest we pulled last time that comes with the bundle. Beautiful treasure chest, still in the package. Oops, don't want to throw it though. Let's just go and break it. So anyways, let's go ahead and get to the first one. So, let's let the camera focus. Come on, you got it, camera. Anyways, so we got the first one. Beautiful artwork still on the cover. Let's open it. Let's see if I got this. Check that out. Your boy's becoming a natural. So right here, our first card we got is a Dawnbringer Cleric. I don't know if this is the same cleric as last time. I believe it was. But anyways, yes, it is beautiful. Cure wounds. You got different spells you can use once it enters. Cure wounds, dispel magic, gentle repose. That sounds like it was the same one as last time. So, human cleric right there, 1/3. Go to the next one is a Horde Robber. So this sounds new. A Tiefling Rogue. Whenever Horde Robber deals combat damage to a player, create a treasure token. So remember the treasure tokens last time around. I think I have one handy over here. I thought I did. Yes, I do. So the treasure tokens, remember, it's an artifact. Sacrifice this to add 1 mana of any color. Really cool concept. Love it. We'll set it right there. Next card we have is, look at this. It is a Elder Guard Ranger. Look at that. It is shooting. Is it shooting at that or is it shooting near it? Look at that. It has reach. So that is amazing to combat those flying cards. I know we pulled a couple. Not many though last time. And like I said, I'm hoping to pull some dragons, and those hopefully have flying. So it's be a nice little defense against it. Next card is, oh, we skipped one. It is an Armory Veteran. Look at that, Orc Warrior. As long as Armory Veteran is equipped, it has Menace. So what Menace does is it can't be blocked except by 2 or more creatures. Next is, oh, I thought it was a dragon, but it's just an aura that has a picture of a dragon. So enchant creature. When Charmed Sleep enters the battlefield, tap enchant creature. Ooh, these cards again. I remember how much I hated playing against them. How fun I had playing with them. Next card is Dwarfold Champion. Look at this Dwarven Warrior. As long as Champion is equipped, it gets +0/+2. Nice defense. Look at that. Is it a creature? Oh, so as long as it's equipped with anything, it gets that. I see. Next card we're going to pull is Kick in the Door. Is a sorcery. Beautiful sorcery. Takes 1 red mana. We're not going to go into the description of each of them, guys. But I just want to look at this beautiful artwork. Look at that. They're kicking down that door right there. I'm assuming, yeah, this has something to do with the dungeons. So that's kind of cool. Another one of these. Last time we pulled, I believe, 2 of these. So this is a Giant Warrior, Ward 3. So I don't actually know what Ward means. Hopefully we find that out. Beautiful artwork. I love how it looks like a drawing, kind of like on old papyrus paper or something. It's a 4/5 for 3/2 blue. We have a Mimic Treasure. So this is kind of cool. It's very similar to the treasure, similar setup, but this one's a Mimic, which you guys know means it's fake treasure. So you can tap this and sacrifice it to add 1 mana of any color, which is similar to the treasure chest. Or it becomes a Shapeshifter, artifact creature with base power and roughness 3/3 until end of turn. That is kind of cool. You can use a mimic to help fight for you, not against you. Something you can not do in Magic or in Dungeons. So next card is Devour Intellect. What is this? That brain has frog legs and it looks like it's about to eat that man. That is the weirdest description I've ever said in my life, but a beautiful looking artwork. That is the most beautiful frog brain thing I've ever seen in my life. Look at that. That is beautiful, creepy, and just all around joyous. Takes 1 black mana. Target opponent discards a card. If mana from treasure was spent to cast this, instead that player reveals their hand and you choose a non-land card from it, and that player discards that card. That is awesome. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on with that artwork though. Next card is Check for Traps. Target opponent reveals their hand. Choose a non-land card from it. Exile that card. If an instant card or card with flash is exiled this way, they lose 1 life. Otherwise, you lose 1 life. So you gotta hope they have a flash or an instant card when you use this. Otherwise, you're gonna be taking a little bit of a hit. Look at that little, looks like a little halfling or some sort going through some swords. Kind of cool. A legendary creature. Look at this. Targnar, Demon Fang Knoll. So, Pack Tactics. So, we saw this on one last video. Whenever Targnar, Demon Fang Knoll attacks, if you attack with a creature with total power 6 or greater in combat, attack creatures get +1/+0. And once again, that is a legendary creature. You guys can tell by the border, as well as it says legendary creature right here. That means you can only have 1 of this identity at play. Only 1 Targnar in play at any given time. That was our first uncommon card. No, Check for Traps was uncommon, but our next uncommon card is Dungeon Map. I believe we had this one last time. You tap it to add any mana. Yeah, and venture to the dungeon. I believe we had that one last time. So we'll go next. Our first and only rare card of this one is a Dancing Sword. It is a equipment. Attached creature gets +2/+1. When a creature dies, you may have Dancing Sword become a 2/1 construct. Artifact creature with flying and ward 1. If you do, it is not an equipment. Equip takes 1. So I still don't know what ward means. Hopefully I find out soon. We got a swamp card. That's always a basic land for us. And then a spider. Look at this token card, guys. This is a spider. A menace in reach. It's a 2/1. That'll be kind of cool to be able to play. Token cards are a little different than regular cards. You gotta find a way to summon it. So, oops. Next one, guys. Let's go and move our piles. Got our land. Oh, there's a little slot right there. That'll hold it in there perfectly. There's our creatures. Our tokens down there. Let's see if I can open this one, guys. Let's see how much trouble I get. Perfect. So, we have our next cards. Oh, I opened it, but I can't get them out. There we go. Shambling Gas. This is a zombie card. It has another choose one feature. Beautiful, beautiful homage to Dungeons and Dragons. Brave the Stench or Search the Body. Next we have let me show you the artwork first though, guys. Look at that artwork. It is beautiful. Well, I don't know what that is, but that is beautiful. Weird zombie thing. Not focusing in. Even the camera doesn't want to look at it. Look at that. It's a weird zombie looking thing. But next we got this inspiring elf bard right there for you guys to see. Another choose one. Bard, Inspiration, or Song of Rest. Beautiful. Loving it. A 3/3 for 3+ or green. Swarming Goblins. So this, I believe we had this card before. It utilizes that D20. Create a bunch of tokens for you. This could amass an army if you play them right. Next common card is an Air Cult Elemental. I was wondering if there'd be elementals. Look at that giant looking thing. It's got Flying and Whirlwind. When an Air Cult enters the battlefield, return up to 1 target creature to its owner's hand. That's a 2/5. That is beautiful. Next card we have is Planner Ally. This is some sort of angel. So whenever Planner Ally attacks, venture to the dungeon. It's got flying. Look at that beautiful angel card, guys. That is kind of cool. Love that artwork. Next card we have here, guys, is the Hoarding Ogre. We had this one last time, guys, just so you remember. It is a D20 situation. You got lots of different things you can do. Treasure tokens. You're going to gain some treasure tokens no matter what you do. Next card we have is Clattering Skeleton. It's another card we had last time. When it dies, it does something. You venture into the dungeon. That's what you do. It's a 4/3. Look at that artwork. Look at those giant skeletons. Look how big those are. Those might be just normal sized, and I'm just a fool. Beautiful though, guys. Honestly, the artwork in Magic is just amazing. Our next common card is a Sorcery Improvised Weaponry. Deals 2 damage to any target and create a treasure token. So you're going to get lots of those treasure tokens. Our next common card, a Spiked Pit Trap. It has flash. It utilizes that D20 on its ability. Look at that. That looks like a very scary place to fall. I would not want to be that guy right now. Look at that. It only takes 1. Look at that. I'm not sure. Anyways. Next card, our first uncommon, is a legendary creature, Hama Pashar, a Ruin Seeker. Let's see. Abilities you own trigger an additional time. Room abilities of dungeons you own trigger an additional time. So I have no idea what that means, guys. Maybe you guys do. Maybe you guys can help me understand what these dungeons are in the description. I still have yet to find out from the last video. This is a 2/3, guys. It takes 3 mana total. 1 plus a white plus a blue. So this is a multicolored one. That is beautiful. Our next uncommon card is this Feywild Trickster. Is a Gnome Warlock. Okay. Look at this beautiful card. It's going to take 3 mana in the total. It's a 2/2. 2/2. Look at that. Look at this. Focusing. Look, come on. Camera. Whenever you roll 1 or more dice, create a 1/1 blue fairy dragon creature token with flying. You guys got to take my word because it doesn't want to focus. Our next uncommon card is Wild Shape. This is another choose 1. So this is kind of cool. End of turn, target creature you control has that base power and toughness, becomes that creature type, and gains that ability. So you get to choose a 1/3 turtle with hexproof, which means it can't be targeted by spells. A 1/5 spider with reach, meaning it can block something with flying if it attacks. Or a 3/3 elephant with trample. Now the trample, what that means is any excess damage is going straight to that opponent or planeswalker, whichever. Look at that. That is a beautiful, look at that artwork. Look at that. All those creatures. There's a spider, a turtle, and an elephant. That's kind of a cool card for only one green, I should say, sorry. It's an instant. It's a beautiful card. We're going to move on to our next one. However, this is a mythic card. Check that out, guys. Not only do we get a dragon, we got a legendary dragon, a legendary creature, Dragon God. This is Tiamat. That is a beautiful looking dragon. We got flying. Enters the battlefield. If you cast it, search the library for up to 5 dragon cards not named Tiamat. Each have different names. Reveal them and put them into your hand. That is beautiful. However, this card, it takes, if you guys look right there, 2 mana. 1 white mana, 1 blue mana, 1 black mana, 1 red mana, 1 green mana, but it is a 7/7. I feel like this card is probably going to be very valuable, very sought after. It is a mythic card. Legendary creature, Dragon God. Look at that beautiful artwork. That is like a 5-headed dragon, 1 of each element, and I would hate to try and play this deck, but I feel as if this would be a beautiful deck if you can manage it, guys. Look at all that mana that takes. That is going to be a 5-color deck. Anyways, what else is there? That is beautiful. We're keeping that to the side. A rare... What is this? Dungeon Model R16, Lair of the Hydra. So it is a land of some sort. If you control 2 or more other lands, Lair of the Hydra enters the battlefield tapped. You tap it to add green. or X plus green. In a turn, layer of the Hydra becomes XX green Hydra creature. It's still a land. X cannot be 0. So look at that. That is beautiful, guys. That is holographic even. Lair of the Hydra. That is beautiful. An adventure for characters level 17 through 20. That is cool. We're going to keep that to the side as well. That's a rare card. We got another mountain right there, guys. Beautiful artwork on that land. I love it. And welcome to the arena. Once again, like I said in the last video, guys, check out that arena if you want to get into Magic, but just don't have the money, don't have the time or resources. Check it out. So I'm keeping this Tiamat to the side because we all know that's going to be an amazing card. We'll move on to the next. That is exciting that the first dragon, like I said, I was hoping for a dragon, and the fact that we pulled that card is amazing, guys. Like I said, I don't know anything about this set. I don't know what cards are valuable, what cards are not. I'm guessing that one's going to have at least a little bit of value. It's going to be a little sought after. I wish it was hollow, but I mean, it's a pretty cool card. So next card we're going to go for, next pack we're going to go and head and open. We're going to try. There we go. Just pull and it works. Friday Night Magic. Look at that little advertisement right there. Beautiful. Our first card here is Fate's Reversal. I do recognize this artwork from the last time, so we have seen this one. It is still beautiful. Turn up to one creature card from your graveyard to your hand. Okay, that is useful if you lose something strong, something special, something amazing. Scaled Herbalist. Look at that. You may put a land card from your hand onto the battlefield. If you tap it, check that out. It's a Lizard Druid. Next card we have. Oh, let me show you that artwork, by the way, guys. Look at that artwork. Got Lizard Folks. 1 plus a green. Next card we're going to pull out is Price of Loyalty. It is a sorcery card. Gain control of target creature until end of turn. I love those cards. Use your opponent's creatures against them and just wreck them. These are amazing if they only have one card, because you get to turn that one card against them straight for their life. Check that out. Shocking Grasp. So this is a spell card, or an instant card actually, that you can use on any turn you want. Look at that. Beautiful artwork. He's using some sort of electricity, which is on a blue card, which is kind of cool, I guess. Blue cards are famous for their spells and instants. Priest of Ancient Lore. So another cleric. Priest of Ancient Lore enters the battlefield. You gain 1 life and draw a card. That is awesome. It's a dwarf cleric. Look at him in his hammer and his book. Check that out. Beautiful artwork. Beautiful artwork. Let's go. The next one is you find the villain's lair. So another choose one. You're going to either foil their scheme or learn their secrets. Check that out, guys. 3 mana total to do this instant card. Check that out. Beautiful artwork. Leather armor. So that's going to be useful probably. Equipment. Creature gets +0/+1 and has ward 1. Okay, it's going to tell me the definition of ward. Whenever a equipped creature becomes a target of a spell or ability an opponent controls, counter it unless that player pays 1. Okay, so that is actually really cool. That's what the ward spells do. So every time an opponent tries to do a spell or anything that looks like an ability, which summoning is considered an ability, a spell, you get to counter it unless they pay the amount after the ward. So ward 5, they have to pay 5 mana. That is awesome. Equip 0, only activate only once each turn. Another one of these artworks, Direwolf Prowler. So I wonder if you can make wolf decks now. That's kind of a cool idea. So this one has beautiful artwork. Takes 3 mana total for a 2/2. Look at that. I love how they make it look like old-fashioned paper. You guys, the camera probably does not do justice how beautiful that card is. That green. A little duller on camera, but just know that is a vibrant green. That is awesome. The next card is a Great Axe. It is an equipment card. Quick creature gets a +4/+0. That is impressive. It does take 5 to equip. Next card we're going to pull is a Intrepid Outlander. An Orc Ranger, so that means they have that reach ability. Counter the flying. The 2/1 for 2 mana total. Got that Pack Tactics. Noticing that a lot. That's another thing they brought in. Skullport Merchant. It is a Dwarven Citizen. Look at that. It's a 1/4 for 3 mana total. Check it out. Beautiful abilities on there. We're going to go to the next card, however. Yes. Okay. Power Word Kill. Destroy target non-angel, non-demon, non-devil, non-dragon creature. So very, very specific. What is that, though, guys? Look at that creature. It is a giant zombie-looking thing lifting up what looks to be an elf of some sorts. That is cool, guys. I love that artwork. Next, that was our first uncommon. No, our second. I keep missing our first. Nope, that was our third. So that means this next one's a rare. Look at that. So this is a different type of card I've never seen. We're gonna fix our pile first before we look at it, though. So what is this? This card has levels. When fighter class enters the battlefield, this card is named fighter class, by the way. Search the library for an equipment card. So level 2, which looks like it takes 1 plus a red and a white. Equip abilities you activate cost 2 less. Looks like level 3, which takes 3 plus a red plus a white, so 5 mana total. Or if a creature you control attacks, one target creature blocks it if the combat is available. That is kind of cool. We have a holographic +2 mace, guys. Look at that right off the at the very end there. Just a common card, but still beautiful holographics. I love seeing those holographics, guys. It is just beautiful. We have a basic land, a forest, and then our token, a wolf. So yes, it looks like wolf decks are going to become a thing. So that is beautiful. I wonder if I'll be able to see someone pull off an impressive wolf deck. However, I've only seen 3, so who knows? There may be only 3. So next, we're gonna go to our third pack, our 4th pack. I cannot count. Throw that to the side. We're gonna open this up. We're gonna put this holographic over here. I'm still really happy about pulling that Dragon God, guys. That was awesome. That Tiamat legendary. That is beautiful. I cannot wait to see what that can't wait to see it in action. Probably not by me. I'm not that good at collecting 5 different manas, but Deadly Dispute. This is an instant. As an additional cost to cast this spell, sacrifice an artifact or creature, so that can become expensive and taxing depending on what you got out there. But there you go. Look at that, 1 plus a black. It's an instant, so you can use on anyone's turn. I'm gonna go back to make it a 3rd pile, I guess. Apparently, I made a 2nd one at some point. Sylvan Shepherd, that's a different style of artwork. This utilizes that D20. Yeah, whenever it attacks, you can gain some life. That is a card, if I do make a deck, a green deck, I would definitely be using that card. Yeah, there's a 2/3, costs 3 mana total. It's got vigilance, and look at all that. Whenever you attack, no matter what, as long as it doesn't get countered, you're going to gain a life. Beautiful. Earth Cult Elemental. So this is a 2nd elemental we found. The first one was the, I believe it was water or air cult. I can't remember. This one, however, is Earth Cult. So this one's got several things with a D20 as well. Whenever it enters the battlefield. So there you go. Can be dangerous though, because 1 through 9 says each player sacrifices a permanent. You are a player, so you could be sacrificing something if you don't get a good roll. Next card we have is this Arcane Investigator. It is a elf wizard. Search the room, you get a roll of D20. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful. Next card, Minimus Containment. It is an enchantment aura. As a treasure artifact, so you can turn a permanent to a treasure artifact. Kind of cool. Someone has an impressive, huge, giant monster that's going to destroy you. Pop this out, and then all of a sudden they just have an artifact. But it does make it a treasure artifact, which is kind of dangerous. Herald of Hadar. Another one that utilizes that D20. It seems like the last 5 or so has utilized it. This, yeah, it's a 4/4 with 4 plus a black. Look at that artwork. right there. Cool person right there. Human Warlock. Not a legendary. Ranger's Hawk. So this is a eagle of some sort. It has flying and it is a bird. Tap another untapped creature you control. Venture into the dungeons. This is a 1/1. It costs 1 white mana. Look at that. Beautiful card. Love the eagle. Pixie's Guide. We've already seen this one before. We caught this one. I can't remember if it was in this pull or the last one. Beautiful though. A Spare Dagger. Another card we have pulled before. Look at that. Oops. Let's go and look at that. Alright. Our next common card is a Goblin Javelineer. Javelineer. That is a weird word to say. It has haste. Whenever it becomes blocked, it deals 1 damage to target creature blocking it. That's a 1/1 with a red only. Look at that beautiful artwork of that goblin with the javelin and a sword in the other hand. Check it out, guys. Barbarian Class. So another one of these cards. Class cards, they call them, I guess. So that is beautiful. You can level it up. Look at that. That is beautiful. I can't wait to see these in action as well. That is our first uncommon card, by the way, guys. Next uncommon card we're looking at is Sudden Insight. Draw a card for each different mana value among non-land cards in your graveyard. There we go. Beautiful. Beautiful. Next uncommon card is another one of these arts. This is a legendary one, hard to see without all of the border. This one's got a name on it though, Jeff D. So I wonder what that is. I wonder if it's some sort of art competition. What's going on with that? We'll have to look more into that. Kilane Reclusive Painter. When Kilane Reclusive Painter enters the battlefield, create a treasure token. This is a 1/2. It takes a black and a red. It's Elf Bard. That's pretty freaking cool, guys. I'll show you that artwork real quick again. Lady in full set of armor painting. Because you know, what else are you going to do? Our rare card of this one is going to be a legendary creature. Volo, Guide to Monsters. It is a human wizard. It is a 3/2. It's going to take 2 mana plus a green and a blue. Whenever you cast a creature spell that doesn't share a creature type with a creature you control, or create a card in your graveyard, copy that spell. That's pretty cool. Check that out. Look at that artwork. That man looks smart and he looks drunk. All amazing traits. Human wizard. Next card is going to be the land card. It is an island. We've seen these islands before. We went over these. We went over all the land cards in the previous video, part 1. So we got another dungeon. Still not sure what these do. I have not looked into it yet. But it appears you just venture through them and complete them, I guess. I wonder if there's a time limit, a certain amount of turns. I'm not sure. We'll figure out one day. And then we got a goblin. Token creature goblin. Look at that, guys. Beautiful goblin. Beautiful goblin. So, put that in our token pile. Looks like there's 19 separate tokens. We've got one more